Hey guys, Esdee. So today was an off day from the gym. Wound up not having lunch with Mom. She had to take my grandmother to the doctor's and they had lunch while they were out. So I was able to actually eat what would have been on time for my usual daily routine, where I eat around 5:30 in the evening and then, come home after work in the gym at about 1:30ish, about 1:30ish, and have my final meal then. So I went ahead and stuck with that, which worked out well for me because I hadn't really planned accordingly for the day. I grabbed a few things that I thought would be high protein on my way out, and it turned out they really weren't. So I had a rather large post-meal. And that's part of why this video is early. I'm home earlier than normal. I want to go ahead and get the video done so that maybe I can go to sleep on relative time. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. I've already said no gym training today. So, nothing really to report on that. Water was spot on. I've been having the only time I have problems with my water intake is on the weekends. But, I'm definitely going to work on that. Well, I would say I'm going to work on that this coming weekend, but I'm going to be at work this coming weekend. So since my problem is always when I am home, it's going to be tough to work on that. So, this weekend is almost virtually guaranteed to be spot on for a change. Caffeine, almost no caffeine again. Sleep, I got up earlier than usual because I wanted to be available for my mom if we were having lunch, but then she never did show up. So there was that. Food. I started off my day with 2 mini Baby Bell cheeses. I don't know if you've ever seen those cheeses. They are usually round and they're covered in wax with another layer of plastic over the top. And they come in various flavors, and these 2 were mozzarella flavored, which aren't really my favorite. I like just the plain originals, but these were the only ones we had, so I had 2 of those. And for some reason I thought they had more protein than they actually did, so 2 of those only had 12 grams of protein, but they're also only 100 calories, so I guess that balances out. Then I had brought some pork chops that had been roasted the night before for family dinner, which I missed because I was at work, and a bag of salad. I wound up not eating the salad because, quite frankly, I was getting a little tired of it, so I'll probably have it tomorrow. The pork chops also wound up not being as protein heavy as I was expecting. For the 2 pork chops, there was only 36 grams of protein. Now, granted, that sounds like a lot of protein to the average person, but when you have to eat 142 grams of protein a day, that's really not all that much. So, that was pretty much all I ate while I was at work. There were some temptations around. Thursday is what we call a restaurant report card, where one of our reporters goes out and interviews the restaurant and always brings back food from said restaurant. And today was a barbecue place and a pizza place, but I resisted having any of that. Which, had I not resisted, maybe my night would not have been so food heavy and off on my accounts. But, let's get to the food first. The picture of tonight's post-work meal is being used as my thumbnail. And that's because I thought it was kind of impressive. I had 2 tuna fish sandwiches made with 2 cans of tuna, some onion and some mustard, which again is not as good as having it with mayo, but I'm getting used to it. Then I had scrambled eggs, which was 1 whole egg and 3 servings of egg whites scrambled together with a sprinkling of black and red pepper, and then pink sea salt, or pink Himalayan salt. And I had 1 scoop of protein shake. And all of that was a total of, the counts are a little off, but here, let me do something real quick. Let's switch this to third meal, and then that'll give me my proper totals. I'll add it up for me. Okay, so that was a total of 105 grams of protein, 775 calories total. pretty much all my carbs came from that today. And well, not really a good deal of my fat, only 11 grams of my fat when the pork chops had 15 and the cheese had 7. But overall, I was a little over on my protein, a little under on my fat, and quite a bit under on my carbs. I'm also under on my calories, so technically I could go eat more, but I am so full, and I don't have the mental capacity to go figure out what else I can eat. So I'm just going to call it for the night, food-wise. So complete this entry, and MyFitnessPal does this thing where when you hit complete entry, it'll tell you how much you would weigh in 5 weeks if you ate every day, like, you ate that current day. Let me go update my weight in here. Check in. My weight is 171. Save changes. Okay. Go back to my food and let's see what it says. If I ate like this every day, I'd weigh about, what's the math on that? 8 pounds less in 5 weeks. So, yeah, it's just kind of a nifty little addition that MyFitnessPal does. Another reason why I kind of like MyFitnessPal. But it did, of course, tell me I'm eating too few calories and warned me that I could be going into starvation mode, which lowers metabolism, blah, 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 blah. I tend to kind of overeat a little on the weekends, so it balances out if I eat too little during the week. I don't know if I'm going to be overeating this weekend. I definitely don't have to worry about using up one of my cheat days this weekend. Let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much it. Still have not decided what I'm doing for my cheat days. I'm probably going to wind up having one, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, because I'm going to the movies with my sister and my niece, and maybe probably my best friend, and then we're going to go out for sushi afterwards. And I like sushi, but yeah, I don't know if that's really going to be a cheat day, because I tend not to eat a whole lot on the weekends anyway. And definitely one of my cheat days is going to be on the weekend that I go for the convention to Raleigh. So yeah, we'll see. That's pretty much it, and I'm just going to leave you guys with all that to think about. And until next time, Esdee out.